This is Matt Duffield from mattduffieldtrading.com, and tonight we're going to do a little recap on the hot penny stocks of the day. We're going to look at CERE and CRK. That was another huge one that really ripped into the close. So those were the two that I was watching. Before we get started, I want to remind you that the video is for educational and informational purposes only. And it shouldn't be misconstrued as trading advice. Basically, I'm not a registered investment advisor, and mattduffieldtrading.com is not a registered investment advisor. And penny stock trading can be risky. You can lose money, and you should make your own decisions. Okay, so looking at CERE, this was a really hot stock in the morning in the pre-market session. As you can see, it gapped from $1 to right around $4 at the opening bell. So it was up around 300%. And in the first 5 minutes of trading, it looked like this was going to take off. It went from 4 all the way up to the 470 range, but quickly sold off back below $4. And at that point, I knew this was a failed breakout. The stock was up 300%. I didn't think it was going any higher. This stock has a history of some failed breakouts anyway, which I'll show you in a minute. So I pretty much quit watching it around this early morning part. I don't expect the stock to rebound very strongly after kind of putting in a shooting star candlestick there in the 5 minutes. And it dropped 50% from that opening price for a close of $2.09. And let me go to the daily chart to show you what I was talking about. There's many times this stock has spiked and quickly dropped over the past couple months. You can see every time the spikes tend to fail, and right around this $4 level. Another thing, traders are probably watching this for tomorrow and the coming days. I won't pay too much attention to it because this candlestick is nasty. That's just a black bearish candlestick. The only thing that's kind of redeeming here is the fact that it closed at 206 and there's a strong support level. So you might get a dead cat bounce, but I wouldn't be looking for huge explosive gains. But it might be one to look at for a quick day trade. The other stock I was watching, CRK. This one was fantastic. Let me go to the intraday chart. So today it opened around $2 and just, consistently made gains all throughout the session, all the way up for a close of $3.20. I found out about this stock right around in here when it was at 245. I started doing some research, and I determined if it broke above 250, I was going to be a buyer. So right in here when it hit 251, I bought, and it was an excellent buy because this thing shot up to 320. And what I was looking at was on the daily chart, if it could break 250, there really isn't any resistance until 330. So that is my selling point. So what I'm hoping for is maybe a little gap in the morning, or maybe it'll push through for a quick rally, followed by a sell-off, kind of like CERE did this morning. But either way, I'll be selling this in the morning and taking it's almost a 30% gain. I've got to take that. And I wanted to show you my tweet from earlier in the day. I tweeted, bought 800 shares on the breakout at 251. Huge upside potential if this can squeeze to $3.30, because that's the resistance level. And that's kind of the point here. A lot of these stocks with the low float are squeezing. They're squeezing shorts, and even though my buy entry was around when the stock was up 30% on the day, it didn't matter. There was no resistance above, and it closed up 60% on the day. This is going to be a great trade for me. And I want to take a look at AVXL real quick. This has been on my watch list for a while. I think this stock has a lot of potential. Kind of look at the 60-minute chart here. As you can see, it topped out last week at $1.67 and then sold off all the way down to test this dollar support level, which has been providing nice bounces. That's also a Fibonacci retracement level. So I've been watching this closely. There's also some word, in the message boards that earnings might come out over the next couple of days, maybe early next week. And obviously, this is a biopharmaceutical company, so you're not really worried or not even looking for earnings. There are no earnings, but maybe looking for updates on the phase 2 trials for their Alzheimer testing that they're doing. I think there's also some word that they might be trying to get uplisted. So anything's possible. The chart is remaining bullish despite this big sell-off. I'm still going to be watching this and potentially buying in. I'm still expecting a new high above $1.67, and even you got to go out a couple months here. I'm sorry. I think it was the yearly chart. Even a lot of these stocks you have to go yearly now. The 4-year chart, if we're getting above $1.50, this can see $2, and that's kind of where I'm setting my sights. I'd like to see a little more volume. Obviously, it picked up today, but it's still a little choppy. But I think this offers a great risk to reward. Potential upside of $2 and downside of $1. So you've got 30 cents risk, 70 cents reward. That's how I see it. All right, guys, that's all. Good luck on your trading tomorrow.